If you got that underdog in you, it's time to get into the game this football season by playing Pick'em and all the daily contests Underdog Fantasy provides. Pick higher or lower on rushing, passing, or receiving stats from 2 or more players, and if you get them all right, you can win big. It's simple. Make your picks, choose your entry fee, track your players' progress, and watch those picks turn into wins. And this season, all Tank Talk podcast listeners in eligible states who play $5 will get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up using promo code TankTalkPod, all caps, no spaces. Hey yo, are you sick and tired sitting around on the couch or the bar stool and missing out on the live action? Well, look no further. We got you covered with the help of the official ticketing partner of the Tank Talk podcast, SeatGeek. SeatGeek lets you know what seats are absolute crop and what seats are the best in the house with their unique deal score feature, as well as offering the best ticketing prices in the market. Use promo code TankTalkPod, all caps, no spaces, at checkout and get $20 off your first purchase. Download SeatGeek on any iOS or Android devices and go out there and experience the live action of any big game today.
Go Raptors! Yeah!
The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude, and welcome back to the Tank Talk podcast. This is Tank Talk speaking to this microphone here out of Emerge Media Creators Co-op, baby. Week 4 is officially in the books. We are now onward to week 5. Before we close the chapter on week 4, let's talk about everything that's happening in the football world. Absolutely electrifying week of NFL football, as it always is. It feels like I'm a broken record at this point. NFL is on absolute fire right now, and so is the program. If you haven't yet, make sure you're following us at Tank Talk _pod on all social media platforms. Stay up to date with everything we got cooking up on the program, www.tanktalkpodcast.com. And if you're not winning big this year, if you think you got that dog in you, prove it to us. Click the link in our description. Send you straight to Underdog Fantasy, man. Follow along with all of our weekly pickles, our daily fantasy contests. Plus, you got that dog in you. And Underdog is throwing everybody a bone for all the new users out there. I know we've been preaching. You play $5, get 50 in bonus funds. Nah. They won up to everybody. They said, we're going to double down. So now when you play $5, you get $100 in bonus funds, just like that. Our weekly pickles. We got some work to do. I keep holding the team back. We'll get into that. Plenty of big injuries happening during week 4. Tyreek Hill went down with a gruesome knee injury last night for the Miami Dolphins against the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday night. Miami Dolphins against the New York Jets. This is the problem with the double headers Monday night. It's too much going on. Just let's stick to one game, please. That's a whole nother conversation. But regardless, my boy's leg was pointing in a completely direction it shouldn't have been pointing in. Multiple injuries in the knee. It seems like he broke and dislocated everything in his knee. He's got to get multiple surgeries. We'll get into that. His season is done. Tua at the end of the game even said, God bless the Lord for, making sure everyone's healthy for the most part at the end of this game. Whole nother conversation. We'll dive into that. 2 remaining undefeated teams standing. That's the Buffalo Bills and the Eagles. We'll give our thoughts and reaction on that. Chiefs laid the absolute smack down out of the Baltimore Ravens. How the hell are the Baltimore Ravens going to bounce back from a 1-3 start? And are the Chiefs all the way back? Who knows? We'll get our reactions to that. And it just seems like once Indianapolis Colts gets to the 1-yard line, we just hold on to the ball. Trust me, you'll hear my thoughts about that here shortly. But let's quit beating around the bush and let's cut that edge down to my left. Oh, what is this?
We're moving up in the lineup here on the big stage.
Anthony's on the main stage, dude. What are you doing over there?
Instead of Anthony's corner, it's Anthony's quarter. Come on, this is our headquarters over here.
And, all right, for everyone just wondering what the hell Anthony's doing over there. Unfortunately, Brother Brent couldn't make the show today. He's got a big move coming up, so he's taking care of business over there. Donnie, where the hell's Donnie? We never know. But no, he's down in Florida enjoying a well-deserved vacation. And on the ones and twos, we got Aiden. What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
Are the Bears still back?
Bears are still back. Bears win streak for the first time in I don't even know how long. Probably since I was born.
Walter Payton.
A long time ago, if I assume. Anthony, what's your biggest takeaway from week 4?
No, I'm not
on the spot.
I'm not gonna say that to make you mad, but
oh no. Here he goes. He's gonna start hating on the Colts again.
Oh no, I got something to say.
Oh boy. And
I got something to play too.
Okay. Well, what's your biggest takeaway then? Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You say you don't want me to say it? Go ahead and say it.
At all. Sometimes I don't know. Let's go. We're going to week 5.
We got to recap everything that happened in week 4.
Once you recap, then I'll tell you.
All right. Well, it's a shame that for the Bears doing this for the first time, I had the Indiana Jones hat until the Colts lost, fortunately. Our sweet prince, Jones hat, and put on.
So if they have another winning streak, you putting that guy?
I think it might be done. They had a good run. You can't 4 weeks. You can't do it again.
I think you could.
You gotta let something go.
If 3-1 every 4 weeks.
I mean, you do the math. Could that happen? 17 games in the season?
It'll be close.
Indeed, it would be close. Just like how the last night's Miami Dolphins and New York Jets was. It was the Shite Bowl last night for Monday Night Football. Miami Dolphins take the dub through in the end, 27-21 against the New York Jets. Seemed like the Jets were running the ball almost every single damn play. Justin Fields took off on his legs a couple times, had a big 50-yard rush touchdown. But more importantly, I want to talk a little bit about Tyreek Hill because if you got Tyreek Hill on your fantasy squad, your dynasty squad, all right, you're probably done. You're not doing all that much.
He might be happy about that.
What the hell is this man dislocated everything in his knee?
Off the field, he was like,
oh, yeah, that was quite a scene.
I think let's get out of there. Yeah, I'm glad Tua ain't throwing the ball no more.
There was trade rumors during the. Are we back? For some reason, some Wi-Fi issues going on. Oh no! Oh, all right, we're back.
Are you sure we're back? We got one bar up there.
Well, we're gonna try to get through this. It seems they started off with you cheering the guy in his leg turned.
Yeah. No, I wasn't cheering.
Tyreek
he
Hill
was cheering.
Tyreek was definitely unless he was just completely out of it. The guy couldn't feel his leg at all.
I mean, maybe adrenaline.
Adrenaline was definitely kicking in, but nonetheless, in addition to dislocating his knee, this is per Adam Schefter. Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill also tore multiple ligaments in his knee, including his ACL. Hill remains. This was this morning. He remained hospitalized and will undergo surgery today. And from what I've seen, surgery was successful. But he's going to have multiple surgeries, so it's not looking good for Tyreek Hill. I don't know what this means for the rest of his career because, this is a catastrophic injury. Like I said, his leg was turned in the complete other direction. But I don't know. What does this mean for the Dolphins? Jalen Waddle's going to have to step the fuck up. That's what that means. Even though it's Buffalo Bills, AFC East, it's their division until further notice. But I don't know, man. It's because if you're watching the game, it seems like Tyreek Hill back to Tyreek Hill football, Anthony.
Yeah, he was, but I think Jalen Waddle can step up and bring it.
I mean, he's getting paid wide receiver one money.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
taking
got
in the
wide
first
receiver
round a couple
one
years
talent,
ago.
too.
Yeah, he definitely does.
It's just got Tyreek Hill in front of him.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. But TP's Tyreek Hill, even though like it seemed like he was celebrating getting carted off the field. Tough situation to be a Dolphins fan right now. But for a while though, I thought it was going to be the NFL rivalries NFL rivalries uniforms curse, because the Arizona Cardinals wore theirs for the first night. They were the first team to wear their NFL rivalries uniform Thursday night against the Seahawks. They almost came back and won, but special teams were crazy this year. It kind of screwed the game up for them on the ending of the kickoff there at the end of that game. But Dolphins come through in the end. Not sure off the top of my head who they play next week. I think it's the Dallas Cowboys, actually. No, Dallas Cowboys play the Jets. We'll get to that a little bit later. But
Dolphins play they play some NFC team, I think.
Commanders, maybe? I don't know.
I was just looking at your computer. That's why I think.
Just looking at you. How can you see by computer? You're looking straight through it.
I can see your glasses. Reflection.
That ain't true. Dolphins play the Panthers.
Yeah.
And
So,
the Panthers kind of going through it as well. So let's see, man. We'll have to see about that. But carrying the hell on here. Fair warning, it's probably going to be either as you can see, the Wi-Fi is not on our side here today. So this could either be the worst show or the best show all time. We'll have to wait and see about that. But nonetheless, let's talk a little bit about the Jets. As of right now, if the season ended today, I believe they would have the first overall pick right now.
That would be good for them. They have a decent. They might have the best roster in the whole league.
Worst, best roster. And
I mean, think about it. They got Justin Fields. He's an average quarterback. Garrett Wilson's a top 10 wide receiver. I don't know who they got on defense.
Sauce.
Yes, and the Sauce is overrated.
Did you see what he said yesterday too?
No, I didn't see that.
He said, "I feel like I'm getting targeted with these flags, man, just because we haven't been playing good." Like, what does that even mean? I don't even think that's a thing.
He's just talking some sauce out of his mouth.
Oh, well said. Yeah, I don't know what the rest of the season looks like for the New York Jets. Are the Jets in for a nightmare of a season here? Aaron Glenn, first year head coach, plays kind of off the hook in terms of getting kind of being on the hot seat right now. But I mean, we've seen similar situations where Frank Reich, he kind of started off on a winless streak and first season got cut. See ya. Still paying him to this day, the Panthers. But I don't know, man. I feel like I thought the Jets were going to be more competitive, especially going off of the Week 1 game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. It doesn't seem like
I think they passed the ball to Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, well, they tried and they couldn't really get it to him. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future looks like for the Jets. Dallas isn't going to be an easy out, even though they had a tie against the Green Bay Packers, who we're all saying, especially Donnie over there, Super Bowl contender, this and that. Still early on the season, but as we move along here, we're starting to figure out who's who. And I can tell you what, all Jets fans are doing a lot of boo-hoo right now. 0-4. I don't know how they're going to turn this ship around. I think they got to change some things offensively. We'll have to see. They're at the bottom of the
They need to
bowl
fix
right
something because they didn't work.
I'll tell you what, who else ain't working? The Cincinnati Bengals offensive line. Jake Brown was fighting for his life, and Jamar Chase was held to 23 yards, fourth lowest in his career. Pat Surtain was on absolute lockdown. I think the last couple times they played each other, he's been held to under 30 yards or less against Pat Surtain. Yeah, he's been locking his ass down.
What college do you go to? Do you play him in college?
Tower off top. Pat Surtain. I know Jamar Chase went to LSU.
Yeah.
Very well, Pat Surtain, second one. But I hate to do this early because I feel like we did this for the Bengals early in the season last year.
They're done. You rolling the ship.
Everybody bow your heads.
The The ship has sank.
Football gods, we meet again. Seems like the third season in a row we're doing this. The Cincinnati Bengals. I really didn't want to declare them dead this early in the season, but they're doing it to themselves. The Brown family thought, we could build a team outside in when really you got to build a squad inside out. They stepped outside of their comfort zone, signed their guys, Trey Hendrickson, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Joe Burrow's got a bag. Oh, shit. We actually need an offensive line to protect these guys. They forgot about that. Had the whole drama with Shamar Stewart, Trey Hendrickson during the offseason. Spend a lot of their money on the fat sign in their workout room. And their record is showing they're taking nothing but fat L's as a reason. And, the league's going to make us pay because we got to watch them on Thanksgiving Day. I don't know if a game has ever been flexed out of Thanksgiving Day, but football guys, please do us a favor. I can see the future, and it ain't looking too bright for Cincinnati Bengals. Do the Bengals deserve better? Probably, but at the end of the day, they do it to themselves. So, for the third season in a row, going into week 5, we are now declaring the Cincinnati Bengals dead.
Rest in peace.
All right.
Would he still be dead now if Joe Burrow was still not? If he's still healthy.
I wish I had an answer for it. See, my crystal ball doesn't go that far.
If he was still healthy, are they dead? I'm going to say no. They do this every year with Joe Burrow.
They're going to end up with another quarterback other than Jay Browning in there. The way their offensive line can't protect nothing. There's really nothing. They're getting killed out there. You pay Trey Henderson. He's probably still not happy right now. He could potentially be a trade block target coming up in this trade deadline here in a couple weeks, but days are looking grim for Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame.
Dead Bengal. The dead fat Bengals.
So they got us last year because we declared them dead around the time too. But then they started off, they was pretty hot. It was a little too late, but Bengals, they got a rough road ahead of them.
Yeah, it was their next 5 games.
Their next 5 games.
Even 3. Because what are they, 1-3?
1-3, yes. I mean, it's the same record as the Ravens, which we'll talk about here in a second. Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, man, I really don't. It seems like this has been happening with them ever since we started. We brought the 10 Talk podcast back here. So the next 5 games, oh, bro, they're at home against the Detroit Lions, at Green Bay, home versus the Steelers, home against the Jets, and home against the Bears. So they got a 3-game homestand.
But they could all lose 5 games.
They could very well lose all 5 games. Yeah, it's not looking good.
It's 1-8.
Craziest part about that is if the playoffs ended today, as Fox put out a post, it'd be the sixth seed in the playoffs.
How?
I don't know.
So there's not any other teams that have more better record than that?
I'm sure it's has to do with the conference. So they're 2-2, not 1-3.
Oh,
they won the 2 games early with Joey Burr. But they'd be the 6th seed. Chiefs would be the 7th seed. Jags would be the 5th. Colts 4, Steelers 3, Chargers 2, Bills 1. So it's not going to last long. Like I said, Jake Brown, he's dead in the water. So does the whole squad. You could tell me what you think. Should Bengals fans or even the Bengals organization regret handing as much money as they did to Jamar Chase for a load of top offensive weapons to not be able to put it towards an offensive line? You think fans are regretting that right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's like giving the floaties to the guys that can swim and giving out no floaties to the guys that can't swim. Like, you got to give something out to the team.
That might have been the best analogy you've ever. Did that come from a movie or something?
No, I just made it up myself for
that. Okay, it must be the chair. He had to get out in the corner. Okay, I liked it.
Yeah, but
What was it again?
they're giving the big floaties to the guy that can swim. Not the floaties that people can't swim. The offensive line can't swim.
They're sinking.
Yeah, they're drowning.
They're sinking in the water. So let's keep it out of the bag of this. Like I said, it's not looking good for the Bengals. To me, it's like you got to think of it this way. If everyone was healthy, everything was good, right? And it's a typical game plan. Defense-wise, you got to double up Jamar Chase. But guess who else is open when you do that?
Jeez.
So it opens floodgates when Joe Burrow has the time to do so, and the offense could be explosive. They have a solid roster. They really do. But you can't protect them.
Yeah, even if they like average, below average offensive line, full offensive line is hot garbage.
It'd be okay. And it's like a couple weeks ago compared to Joe Burrow and Andrew Luck and all that. Gotten sacked a lot more times than Andrew Luck did in their six seasons, which is all Andrew Luck playing. But to me, it's like if they didn't pay, it's one of those situations. You're damned if you don't, right?
It's a loss situation.
Because if they end up not paying T. Higgins, guess what? He's off somewhere else, and you lose another top weapon for Joe Burrow in the offense. Fans be losing their minds.
Then you don't know defense for Anderson,
right? So there's potential where they might have to blow things. I don't know.
Tank.
Just invest in the offensive line. That's it. And I think they tried to. What was it? Last season they drafted, I forget his name, but it was top offensive lineman. They just got to do more. They got to keep getting more. Well, I think they made the right move signing their guys, but we all knew the potential of that biting them in the first. Speaking of which, this team got their arse.
And we're back.
Hello, we're back. Take two. Apologize for the inconvenience. I don't know what is going on with the Wi-Fi here in the area. Spectrum figured. Okay. Like we can't be having this on my program. We can't, Anthony. No. What did we do to deserve this? You think it's Anthony or Don and Brown messing with us?
Maybe they're sending like a signal detector above us, and maybe they're not even packing theirs. Maybe Donnie's in Florida sending us a drone.
He could be doing something because Donnie's got some up sleep. You know what? He sent me an app to watch the Colts game every week, and I might have something to do with it. He's got my up to something. Switch 7 hours of show.
We don't know what Donnie does for work, so maybe he's like
you know what?
Internet
guru. I'm home. They're gonna miss me. Come on. I don't even remember what
nothing.
All right. Chiefs let the absolute smackdown on the Baltimore Ravens. Whoever was the loser of this game, we knew. 2-2 looks like a lot cleaner than 1-3.
Yeah. And
now the Baltimore Ravens are 1-3 after taking an ass whooping from the Kansas City Chiefs. The final score there ended up being 37-20. I think this is the first time Chiefs been over 30 points this season. But on the flip side of things, not only did the Ravens game, they lost a couple guys. So even just, here's the injury toll that they took against the Kansas City Chiefs. just during the game. Lamar Jackson went down with a hamstring. Ryan Stanley, left tackle, went down with an ankle. Roquan Smith, their superstar linebacker, went down with a hamstring as well. Their cornerback, Marlon Humphrey, went down with a calf injury. All their top players went down.
But Lamar didn't play the rest of that game.
He did. He got taken out. I think might have been a little bit after half, sometime in the third quarter.
So they basically lost their whole team by the fourth quarter.
Pretty much. Allegedly, there were some rumors about if they were closer in the game, maybe Lamar would have came back. But I don't think that's true because the report came out today following his injury that he's going to be missing 2 to 3 weeks. He's definitely not playing against Houston Texans. They already ruled him out this Sunday. But that's who they lost in the game. Just who they went into the game without to begin with. Defensive tackle. Oh, we good? Oh, we're going to stay on that. So they went in the game without Metabike. That's how you say his name? So, I mean, he absolutely dog. Metabike hurt his neck. He already ruled off for the season. Calvin was also on with the hamstring and defensive tackle Travis Jones. So their defense is already taking it, losing their top guys. So like I said, they're starting to now 1-3 feels like their worst start in however many years now. Derrick Henry isn't Derrick Henry we know and love.
Fumbling and tumbling.
Fumbling, yeah. All the above. Anthony, you could tell me like how do the Baltimore Ravens bounce back, man? I mean, they lost all their top guys.
They just gotta work through until they come back. At least till Lamar comes back. But I think their defense might be messed up for the next couple weeks.
It's crazy because maybe the rest of the season, but what was it? Last season, their defense started the season off a little shaky. They didn't heat up until the end and when they went on that run. But and again, dude, like these are your best players. You kind of got a glimpse of what the next couple of weeks might look like with Cooper Rush coming in, filling in for Lamar Jackson, which is 2 completely different quarterbacks. Yeah. So I don't know how their offense is going to be run, but I don't know, man. I think the Ravens have a tough stretch coming up here too.
I mean, I think if you have Derrick Henry on your fantasy team, he might be dropping some points because that's all they got on offense.
He could be, but I feel like he's so here's their next couple games. So it's like 50-50. So they're playing against the Texans this weekend. Like I said, then the following week, they're at home against the Rams, home against the Bears, at Miami, and at Minnesota, then at Cleveland. So I know some of these teams are absolute shite on the record books, but it's not easy outs, Anthony.
No. I mean, they're tied with the Browns right now.
Sitting at the bottom of the AFC North, man. They got to, like I said, so just let's just say Lamar's out for 3 weeks. That's Houston.
I could see that being an L.
Rams.
That's an L.
The Bears.
That could also be an L.
I guess what's good for them is that all 3 games are home. Yeah, but the Rams are playing like one of the best teams in the league right now.
Yeah, they are. I mean, as beating the Colts, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, let's not bring it. We'll talk about it. All right. I know you're scratching at the bit to bring me down even lower than where I'm at.
Rams playing like Super Bowl contenders. The Bears, they're looking like they're hot right now. So I mean, they can be 0-3 in these next 3 weeks.
Is the Ravens' slow start one of the biggest surprises in the league right now? To me, it definitely is because
they're projected to be like the number 2 seed in the AFC.
Some were saying 1. Because obviously the week 1 against the Bills is going to come down to it at the end of the season. But now it might not even if the Ravens keep losing their guys like this. Health is wealth, man. And the Ravens are definitely going through it right now. But on the flip side of things, are Kansas City Chiefs all the way back?
No. I think
what?
I think they play up to how good their opponents are. If they're playing a big game, they all step up. But then if they play someone crap, they're going to play down with them.
What was the comment over there, Aiden? Anything good? I can't focus. Texan Nation. Get that off the screen. What are we talking? What? We'll talk about the Texans in a second. We'll put a spotlight on it, but just for the time being right now, I shout out whoever said it. I appreciate the comment. These glasses only work so much, but nonetheless, Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, I can see what you're saying, but you got to remember too, like Mahomes is going to be Mahomes. They still you can definitely tell the difference when Xavier Worthy's in the lineup.
Oh yeah, I forgot he came back this week.
He is electric right
now. How much difference a one wide receiver can make?
Seriously. Tyquan Thornton seems like he's filling out his role pretty nicely here. Seems like he's been making bigger catches as each week has gone by here.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce seems like he's getting comfortable again. We'll have to wait and see about that. Defense is absolutely on a heater right now. Chiefs could be back, man. What was it? Patrick Mahomes was the youngest quarterback to get to 250 passing touchdowns. I think I seen that during the broadcast this weekend. Don't let them get hot. I'm telling you right now. Rashee Rice going to be back week 6. Everyone, I mean, you can say what you want about whether you think he should be back or not. That's a whole nother conversation. But Chiefs, I mean, I could actually see him heating up right now.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to be scary come next couple of weeks. When do they play the Bills?
Not till later in the year. I'm going to pull up their schedule right now, too. I would not count them out. Jags won't be an easy out. I can see them winning that, though. They're at home against the Lions. That'll be tough. They're at home against the Raiders, home against the Commanders, and then November 2nd. So that'll be week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Week 9, they'll be here against the Buffalo Bills.
I think they'll be around 50-50 record, 50% until the Bills, and then that's when they probably fire up. Even if they lose against them, I think that's where they jump up to up in the division standings. They start to heat up on defense and everything.
Yeah, it seems like they're starting to get things together. That could be scary, but at the same time, who the hell knows, man?
Yeah, they could go back to being crap. Or they could be another Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, I mean, they still easily have a shot at winning the AFC West. That's always going to be a competitive division. Chargers just took an L to the Giants. We'll talk about that in a little bit here, too. Raiders could be hit or miss.
No.
Can't be. I mean, we'll figure out what Geno Smith's got going on. He's leading the league in interceptions right now. Denver Broncos seem like they're bouncing back, but Chiefs, I want to – like I always say, it's the Chiefs world. We're just living in it. It seems like it hasn't been that as of late. We've been traveling on a different planet, but Chiefs could all – I wouldn't count them out just yet. I'm just saying. And I'll tell you what, the Dallas Cowboys didn't count themselves out against the Green Bay Packers.
I think instead of Micah Parsons having something on his back, I think the Cowboys had something on their back that game.
What was that?
Like they're going out for Micah Parsons.
Yeah, they knew what they were getting themselves into there. Micah Parsons returned to Dallas. Didn't end up going the way he originally planned. He even himself said, like, we got to step this shit up, man. Like, especially following a loss against Cleveland Browns. Their offense has been elected, but it seems like when they really need Jordan Love in the offense to make a play and score, it just seems like the past couple of weeks it hasn't happened.
No. I mean, I always thought Jordan Love was an all right quarterback. People could say otherwise, but sorry, Aiden. But
no, we got to figure Aiden out.
Oh, yeah, wait. Are you a Bears fan or a Packers fan?
Well, there's a new team in the mix. Have you heard about this?
No.
What we said, Bears.
I mean, it's behind your back.
Just because I know ball, don't mean I'm a fan of the Bears. But the thing is, I stay Packers fan forever. But that don't mean I gotta like them forever.
Tell them about the other team you brought up the other day, because last week you said you bought the jersey.
Oh yeah, Cardinals. They're pretty nice.
What jersey?
Marv.
Yeah.
Marv showed up.
He's back.
Yeah, he might be back.
I mean, he was never gone. His rookie season wasn't even that bad.
Some were saying he never even showed up.
I don't know. Somebody pulled up his stats.
Marv is here.
Somebody pulled up his stats from last season. He was like, this ain't no bust when you have 900 yards, 8 TDs or something like that.
Yeah, you know, Twitter's dramatic. People are a little dramatic.
Yeah, he's never been gone.
But I mean, speaking of dramatic, I mean, that's always the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Yeah.
I mean, leading up to the game, Jerry Jones had his pressers. Michael Parsons. Michael was all right for us, but it's time to move on. We got some good assets in return. And Dallas stay competitive even without CD Lamb, man.
I mean, they still got George Pickens. He's a wide receiver one.
Yeah, George Pickens was doing all right. But here's the thing, like, let's talk about this going away from the matchup. Should there be ties in the NFL? Are you about sick and tired of it?
Yeah, there should be no ties in NFL. They already play 17 games. They could play 5 more minutes of a game.
So my thing is, we obviously could all agree ties stink.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
It belongs in soccer. It doesn't belong in football.
yeah,
But I guess if you were to have, like, if we were trying to fix it again, the overtime, because the rules have been changed over the years, especially in the playoffs with Josh Allen and the Chiefs a couple years ago. Both teams get a possession no matter what happens, but that's just the playoffs. Regular season, it's still okay. First team that has the first possession, if they kick a field goal, game goes on. If they score a touchdown, game over.
yeah.
But here's the thing, like, that's cool with me. That's fine.
Isn't it only 10 minutes? Or is it a 15-minute quarter still?
That's what I was going to get to. Good little transition there, because right now it's 10 minutes, which every other quarter is 15 minutes. Why can't we add the extra 5 minutes on and have it all be 15 minutes?
You know, maybe if they do that, they should do like a college after that. You know how they go from like 20-yard line? Or
Yeah,
like
you
the
see him
30?
get
Yeah, like kind of like NHL. They play their 5 minutes of overtime, then they go to a shootout. College shootout. 30-yard line, 1 possession.
I mean, I don't hate it, but you know it's always going to be the health and safety type of deal
Yeah,
with the NFL. But if we're going to try to get rid of ties, extend the time.
Yeah, at least to a full quarter of football.
Full quarter football.
Yeah.
And if they can't,
If
if we don't have a winner after that, then fuck it. We got a tie.
Yeah.
And we're all going to be pissed. Because what was the stat? There was, I think it was on the Rich Eisen show. They were talking about this. They said they tried to figure out which team was the last to win a Super Bowl with a tie on their record. I think it was like in the Dallas Cowboys like 50 years ago. That was the last time it ever happened. I think there's only 3 in history.
Are they predicting the future?
Cowboys? Run it back again?
Maybe. Or the Packers. I mean,
I think we got to start slowing down.
when was the last tie? I mean, there wasn't one last year.
It feels like there's one almost every other year. I have to look this up. When was the? Yeah, let's find this.
It did not seem like this close. I'm gonna say 2 years ago, 3 years.
I know 2022, the Colts opened up the season against the Texans. It was a tie. I showed up late to the show, like the Colts did during the game. When was the last tie in the NFL? Well, I know it was the Packers and the Cowboys.
Seriously?
Yeah, September 28th, 2025. You believe it? Before that, it was 2022. So there's 2 ties in 2022. So the Texans and Colts, like I said, and then the Commanders and Giants. December 4th, 2022.
Well, back then, that was probably crap versus crap. So what was it, 10-10 game?
2020.
Oh.
Just like Texans Colts. How ironic was that? And I think this was like the second highest scoring tie. The total was at 80 points, then ended up being 40-40. Which is absolutely insane. I didn't expect that game to go 4-40.
Very high scoring game.
But I'll just say it right now. I think we got to pump the brakes on Packers Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, I mean, losing the Browns, then tying the Cowboys.
Like,
I think the Browns really set the tone, and then
Browns set the tone. I never heard anybody say that in my life.
and then the Cowboys just followed off. They're like, yeah, we're gonna dominate this game. And then their defense didn't dominate, but their offense dominated.
Yeah, because I think they started to ramp up Parsons
His time,
like snaps and all that. He did save the Dallas from winning the game because it was on their last possession. Obviously, they ended up having to settle for the field goal with Brandon Aubrey, which is, I mean, it could be anywhere on the field at that point. But Dak was rolling out left. He ended up scrambling. Then Micah literally just caught him at the end, game-saving touchdown. Ended up kicking the field goal, but then ended up being a tie. So he made a big play, but
probably a little bit too late.
Packers a little shaky. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Romeo Dobbs is absolute dog, though. If you got him on fantasy, you better put him in your starting
He's
lineup.
been dropped a long time ago.
You might have to go pick him back up. Seems like it's Jordan Love's favorite target in the end zone. I think he ended up having 2 or 3 the other night. Go pick up Romeo Dobbs. But Packers are up on a bye this week. I think the Atlanta Falcons as well. So we got some early bye weeks this season. So we'll have to see about the Packers.
Packers need it. They just came off 2 terrible games. They need it.
Yeah, hopefully they can figure it out. I mean, maybe we'll talk about them being Super Bowl contenders again. I mean, they're still in the conversation, but
Yeah,
what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Oh, they're going for sure. While the Eagles are still sitting at 4-0, looking like Super Bowl champs right now. While we're talking about the Eagles, like I said at the top of the show, they're one of the last undefeated teams standing alongside the Buffalo Bills. They played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a shootout. Eagles ended up winning that one 31-25. I think only 8 pass attempts in the second half, still finding ways to win. A.J. Brown put out a post saying, you know what? I'll actually pull it up and read it right now.
I mean,
Did you see it? Like, he said something about not causing chaos or something along those lines, but yeah, Eagles ended up beating the Bucs in the shootout. And what was your takeaway from that game?
I mean, 8 passes in the second quarter.
Second half.
Second half. Jalen Hurts, yeah, you guys are winning, but that's because you got a complete team all around. Bucks are still a great team, but didn't Saquon go off?
It's Saquon Barkley football. But here's the quote that A.J. Brown put out. It was like a screenshot of something online. So if you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene. Shrug your shoulders and be on your way.
So
do you ever think about that sometimes? Like, can you relate to this quote? Maybe on the show sometime? Or,
maybe.
You know, when you keep missing your picks.
All right, well
you say to yourself, if you're not welcome, man, I'm not listening to. I'm just going to quietly withdraw and not make a scene.
Oh, yeah. I'll make a scene when my picks go off. So. But I won't make a scene when my picks are not good.
Just messing, but if you're AJ Brown, bro, I know you're concerned about not contributing to your wins and everything, because he ended up having another stinker of a game. They didn't really look his way. What did he end up finishing with?
I mean, with 8 passes and
it wasn't much.
It's one with 2 receptions from him, probably.
Receiving AJ Brown, a whole bunch of zeros here. 9 targets, 2 catches, and 7 yards. Yeah. For a star wide receiver, we know how that happens. So they're not going to be happy about that.
He had 9 targets?
He did have 9 targets.
So what were the other 7 passes? Were they just bad, or did he just drop them?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, if he's dropping them, he can't be complaining. But if it's Jalen Hurts' fault, good. Jalen Hurts.
Jeez. Jalen ended up finishing with 130. But here's the thing. It doesn't, like Super Bowl teams, it doesn't matter. Your good teams find ways to win. It's just the fantasy players and all of us, the fans and all of us. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, just buy in. And he knows that too. And even Nick Sirianni came out and said, like, he's just upset he didn't contribute to the win, but he contributed in different ways. And we're always going to get this.
The big game, like last couple weeks ago against the Rams, where he went off, he'll be there for the big games.
Right. I mean, it's a what have you done for me lately type of league and all that, but Eagles would be just
like, I'm
fine,
sure if they go back to the Super Bowl, I'm sure he'll have like 2 touchdowns and like a ring. But
yeah, they're trying to start the narrative like, oh, are the Eagles starting to listen to trade off? Yeah, they're listening. They ain't answering. I'll tell you that. They are sitting 4-0 right now.
He's not going to go anywhere.
No reason.
He'll be there for the big play, and then Devontae Smith he's been doing good, right?
He's been doing okay.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. The passing game hasn't really been there, but when they need it to be there, it shows up.
They have, they're there. Yeah. No. Jalen Hurts, he's an all-right quarterback, but he might have the best all-around team in the whole NFL. So, A.J. Brown, don't complain.
Quit putting this disrespect on Jalen Hurts' name, bro. This is just the offense. This is what they're doing.
I mean,
How many times he got to show you? He didn't show you in the Super Bowl when it mattered the most.
no, there's something about him. I don't know.
Go on.
I mean, like, you could put on the ring, dude.
Yeah, he put the ring on.
He
I think we know that. That's a given.
Yeah, I mean, his passing game. I mean, when you do have Saquon, I guess it could be a little lower, but 8 passes? Come on. Josh Allen has James Cook, and James Cook still has 100 yards a game, but Josh Allen also have over like a 200 yards pass.
Yeah, but here's if you're a Bills fan, right? If you find out Josh Allen only had 8 pass attempts in the second half, but they still win the game, you care?
No.
It's all right. All right. Okay. So what's the difference when Jalen Hurts does that?
We're not Eagles fans.
Jeez. Can't win with this guy.
No, they win. So
It's all that matters, man.
yeah.
And I mean, like the other undefeated team in the league right now, the Buffalo Bills, keep the train rolling. They had us a little worried against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, that first couple quarters, it was a 14-7 game. It was close.
Spencer Rattler had his best, not even game of the season, but I think best game of his career too.
I mean, yeah, had to be. He stinks.
I mean, coming in as probably the worst team. Everyone was on the same page as them
Do they?
potentially having the number 1 pick at the end of the season. But
Do they have hope?
Pat, what's going?
The Saints have hope after that game.
I mean, 0-4 is kind of tough to have hope. But
I mean, but you played a great game against the Bills. You think you had some hope coming for some of a comeback?
I mean, if you're a box score watcher or whatever they call it, box score merchant, he only had 126 yards, but kept them in the game with the Bills the whole time. The Bills just took off at the end, and I guess it's a good thing to say, like from the Bills aspect of things, that damn, they didn't really perform all that well. Oh shit, they scored 31 points. Like they're missing key guys on defense. I know Ed Oliver's still out, Matt Milano's still out. Secondary hasn't been playing all that great. Probably not living up to their standards, but again, good teams find ways to win. James Cook is cooking right now with his new James Cook cookie. Have you got one yet?
No, I have not.
Have you seen it?
No. Where can I get this James Cook cookie?
I mean, it's not a partner of the program. I don't even know where you can get it. I know they're there though. If you guys out there have tried the James Cook cookie, let us know how it is. Maybe that'll be the next taste test.
Maybe.
I'm sure Donnie's on the lookout for James Cook cookies.
Or some Miami Dolphins snacks.
Well, he isn't down in Orlando.
Yeah. Oh, Orlando?
Yeah, not Miami. Not that far. Oh, no, it's like 4 hours. He's not driving it. He's not driving it. But nonetheless, Buffalo Bills find a way to get it done. They just seem like they're just going to keep this thing going, man. Because they have one of the lighter schedules in the league, but as we say all the time, any given fucking Sunday out here.
Yeah, but they do have some big games coming up with the Eagles, Chiefs, and no, I can't even say the Bengals no more because they're dead.
Yeah, we proclaim them dead, so they're dead.
So they don't really have the Chiefs and Eagles for a big game. Oh, the Bucks too.
They got the Bucks.
Yeah.
Steelers, I wouldn't look past. I wouldn't even look past the Patriots this Sunday.
The rivalry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be all white out. I sent the text to Brennan. I had to think. I'm like, do I got anything white built? I got a Josh Allen shirt. I'll probably rock that on Sunday night. But Patriots ain't no joke, man.
No, they're underrated team in the league.
I'll hit you with this question. Who, and everyone watching, let me know what you think. At Tank Talk _pod or live chat. Which team is more likely to go fully undefeated the rest of the way, the Bills or the Eagles right now?
Well, it's really going to determine the Philly and Bills game.
Yeah, if we know one team is going to go undefeated, who is it more likely going to be? I'm gonna say Bills with how they're scheduled. They definitely have a lighter schedule than the Eagles. I know they play each other later in the year, but the way everything is shaped up for the Bills, their worst performances, they're still putting up 30 points. They're finding ways to win. Josh Allen hasn't even ramped it all the way up yet. I think they got a real chance of doing it.
Yeah. Plus, the AFC looks weaker than the NFC. So, the way the Ravens have been playing, even though they don't play them again, all the decent teams are like playing bad this year. And the NFC seems like everyone's like fired up. Like
Nobody in the AFC's fired up.
NFC's fired up. Yeah, they got. There's not really that many bad teams in the NFC. Like I'm sure. Like name the. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Name a mid team in the NFC. Cardinals. They'd probably be doing great.
They still got a good record right now too.
What are they, 2-2?
Excuse me, the Starbucks got me
Burping.
just burping today. What'd you ask me?
All right. Well,
Cardinals. A mid team in the NFC. I mean, right now you kind of got to put the Minnesota Vikings in that category.
yeah, but I think they would still be doing great in the AFC.
Panthers are mid. Saints, shite. Cowboys kind of in that. Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Like, these teams are competitive.
Yeah, all of them are competitive. It feels like the AFC is it's either blowout or like bad, low-scoring game.
Because I'm looking at the AFC right now. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the show, the playoffs started today. The 6 and 7 seed would be the Chiefs and Bengals are both 2-2 right now.
Yeah, like it's bad.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see how that shapes up towards the end of the year. But if I had to pick one, I think it's Bills. Got a better chance.
They got a better schedule and weaker conference.
But let's talk about some teams who aren't mid. Even though I had some flashbacks during this game. Indianapolis Colts fall short to the Los Angeles Rams. I watched the full game. Like, I need to talk to our local providers of Fox and CBS. I don't know how we have the Jags versus the Niners on Fox in our area on over the Colts and the Rams. Like, I know I'm saying that as a Colts fan, but even just like as an NFL fan, this was one of the games of the week.
Yeah, it was a very good game.
To me, it showed that what I took away from this game, Alec Pierce deserves to get paid whatever the fuck he wants. Because without him, I mean, Adonai Mitchell, he shows his flashes, dude. He really does. But it just seems like it's just something screws up every time. And then, like, Colts defense showed up, but there's just nothing you could do against Puka Nacua. There's nothing you could do.
I mean, you have two superstar wide receivers, a veteran and rookie. Well, not rookie, but 2-year in. He's wide receiver 1 in the league.
Puka?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that goes without a doubt. So I know you got something to say about Adonai, but we'll talk about that in a second. But I want to give flowers to the Rams real quick before we get into Colts talk, because I feel like the Rams defense wasn't getting them like enough love during the game or even before that game. Let alone, I know they gave up a 27-0 run against the Eagles last week at half. They kind of fell apart at the end, but the Rams defense might be elite. Jared Verse is doing whatever the hell he pleases. Secondary's on lockdown. Byron Young is absolutely balling too. But Puka Nacua, man. He's without a doubt. I don't want to hear any debates. I know Justin Jefferson's incredible. CeeDee Lamb's incredible. Jamar Chase. But what Puka Nacua is doing right now, he's on pace to have like a million, trillion, billion, just to put it in Roll Tide Willie terms, yards at the end of the season. He's going to shatter the record. So right now, Puka Nacua, who had 13 receptions for a career-high 170 yards and 1 touchdown, now has 42 receptions this season, which is tied with Cooper Kupp in 2022 and Michael Thomas in 2018 for most receptions by a player in his first 4 games of a season. Obviously leads the league in reception yards right now. I think he's got like 500 something at this point. Dude is just incredible, dude. And like later in the game, I think it was the fourth quarter, whichever one it was, when Stafford and the guys had a 96-yard drive to tie the game up. It was 4th down, 4th and 3 or whatever it was. We all knew, everyone on planet Earth and their mothers knew where the ball was going. Puka Nacua was with.
He can do anything. He runs the ball. He's a deep ball threat. He might be the best all-around receiver in the
league. Really might be. We all knew where the ball was going.
He's like how Debo was when he was in his prime with 49ers. He's a better version of him.
But like, you know when it's going to him, and it doesn't matter. You could be on his back and knock the ball. He's still going to come down with it. Xavier Howard stood no chance against him. No shot. I know the Colts secondary, they were missing Kenny Moore, what have you, and Jalen Jones and whatever. Their secondary a little banged up, but it didn't matter. You could have had Revis Island out there. He would have found his way off the island for sure. But Puka Nacua he's doing stuff we haven't seen before, it seems like. And if he really stays on this pace, he's going to shatter records.
Yeah, I mean, his quarterback's not going anywhere. He's got a.
Oh, Matt Stafford could play forever.
Yeah, he can play with a broken arm and still fling the ball to him.
Doesn't matter. And not especially they got Devontae Adams, like you were saying, opposite side of him.
That's just leaving more space for Puka.
That's what I'm saying. But
you got to guard one of them.
Now with the Colts, though, like what showed me, like it's terrible that they lost a game. But if you would have told me they were 3-1 going into week 5, I'd be like, I'm still cool with it. It just sucked. The game was right there. They had their chances. Now the floor is yours. What do you have?
You know they only lost by 7.
Yeah, I know that.
So what's your New Year's resolution?
Oh boy.
For me, it's not directed towards any specific player, any specific team, not even just the NFL, football in general. Let's leave this in the past, okay? But can we stop dropping the ball before we run it in the end zone?
No.
Keep the ball in your hands, in your possession, until you cross the plane. After that, do whatever the hell you please. But for the love of God, can we not bring that into 2025?
And we brought it to 2025. You might need to say that again for next year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use that as my New Year's resolution again.
Yeah.
They broke it already. Going week 4 weeks into the season.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Once that happened, I knew I had to go look for that video.
Dude, so I'll break it down for you. So obviously I told you I watched the games on my phone.
Yeah.
Through whatever Donnie's app. I mean, this dude's just a mastermind. But so I had the game on my phone, and you can't multitask with the app. You have to keep it open.
Yeah.
So, and it's already 5 minutes behind, like real time. So I get a text from my buddy Steve at work. I see, oh my God. I'm like, what just, because he's we still live? Okay, the TV shut off for a second. Jeez, boys. Today's falling apart, just like the game did. But Steve texted me, oh my God. He's a big Rams fan. So I thought we had a big play. I'm like, oh shit, something about to happen. Let's go. Or I was thinking on the other side of it. I'm like, maybe the Rams did something crazy. I don't know. So I'm watching the play out. Mitchell, I mean, would have been the play of his career. Just mosses the dude, spins out past 3 defenders, and he's off. So I'm going crazy. I'm like, let's fucking go. My Chewy's losing his mind. I'm like, well, why the hell are you yelling? And I get a text from Donnie in a Tank Talk group chat. Are the Colts ever going to learn how to hold on to the ball? Or are they going to stay dumb forever? And I'm like, it hit me right. I'm like, no, he didn't. And then I see Anani Mitchell putting his head down. I'm like, there's no shot this is happening again. No shot it's happening again. Didn't we learn our lesson? So they called it on the field. They called the touchback on the field, showed the replay. I appreciate the effort of celebrating. But can we just wait till we get past the 1 yard line, get across Painter, and score first? Make sure we score first, please. Fumbles the ball. He goes chasing after it. You see all the fans in the background doing whatever the hell the fucking touchback signal is. I was hot.
Literally, the football must have been hot, too, because he was hot potato.
Or I thought about this today, too, because it's been replaying in my head. Have we thought about Adidas gloves being trash?
Maybe.
We see all these guys making one-handed catches. It's like sticky glue on these gloves, on the Nike gloves.
He can't hold it one-handed while running in the end zone.
If he had Nike, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Maybe he's got to switch gloves. Maybe the Colts just got to get new branding.
Well, no, it's not them. So,
well, obviously it's them because they did past 2 years.
All right.
But yeah, maybe he's got small hands. He just can't grip the ball.
We just gotta run through the end zone with the ball. This is pee-wee football shit.
Yeah, that's like when you first learn practice 8 years old. I mean, tuck and run.
My mom never let me play football in my life, but I know through watching it my whole life, you have to hold on to the ball and through the end zone. You have to. What the fuck are we doing? A.D. Mitchell, we got to keep him away from the 1 yard line. Even if he's wide open, hey, go out of bounds. Stay away, please. And then not only that, he doubles down. Jonathan Taylor probably had, against the Titans, he had the run of his career. He had another one to take the lead, go up, what was it, 27-20 at that point. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Probably would have closed it out the way the Colts defense started to pick up at the end. Shout out Mike Hill for one of the forced but
We're back.
All right, we're back. Jeez Louise. Got to figure that out. Did Maranto text me back? All right.
I would say
Anyway.
if he texted you back, he'd be here.
Anywho, flag there. Holding number 10 on the offense. So not only did he take 7 points off the board on the fumble touchback,
He took 14 points away.
he took 14 points away.
So they would have won the game.
Yeah. You'd never know, but more than likely, their chances would have been high. So,
Yeah, man. If they would have beat the Rams, I think I picked the Colts every week to win.
dude, I'm glad that we can see they're legit. This is one of the best teams in the league. They were right there. Daniel Jones made a bonehead throw at the end, but probably wouldn't have happened if Adonai Mitchell didn't have that call back. But I hate pointing the finger at one player being the reason why a team loses.
But
Come on.
Sometimes you have to.
That's one of those times. And he said he apologized to the team after the fact. He beat himself up pretty good, which you live and you learn. You should.
Yeah. He's still, second year, he's 22 probably? 21?
Yeah, just the thing is, Colts fans are overreacting, saying get him off. I wouldn't go that far, saying get him off the team. Still got faith in the guy. He's tremendous talent, but
Yeah, he's so young. You got to keep him.
he can't be making bonehead mistakes like that, dude. He can't. At this level, you can't. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah, but next time you'll learn.
See if there is next time. Alec Pierce hopefully will be coming back. Alec Pierce will never. I really had the thought in my mind. I don't know how big of a difference it would have made, but I think Alec Pierce in that game.
Make it at least a tie game going in.
I think he had a better shot.
Yeah, and his deep ball threat.
Tyler Warren's a problem.
Yeah, you got.
Tyler Warren was cooking.
He's a fullback. He's a tight end.
Does it all. I warned y'all.
Warren.
All right, that's we'll have to see. Stamp it right now. Colts are legit on the season. That proved it to me right there. Obviously, they got to hold strong. It's a long ass season. They got the Las Vegas Raiders this upcoming week, which Raiders let another game slip out of their hands against Chicago Bears, who Aiden proclaimed they're all the way back. Seems like they very well could be.
But they also did play the Raiders.
But I want to bring this up. So, do you remember in the offseason, during the preseason, they kind of switched up whoever the running backs coach was. They switched up Ashton Jeanty's stance.
Yeah, he went back to it, and he
went back to the Michael Myers stance in the backfield.
I seen that.
So, the difference between the Michael Myers stance and the regular running back stance they had him do, you got to let him do his thing. He even said himself he feels more comfortable in the backfield standing like
Evil
that.
never dies.
Evil never dies. Well said. He had 23 touches, 155 total yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Let him do whatever hell he wants back there.
You picked him first overall for a reason. Let him play his game.
Maybe they were thinking long term here. They're like, all right, we're getting close to the spooky season. Do the regular stance for now. We're getting closer to the spooky season. Bust out that Michael Myers stance. Because it's getting scary out here. It's also getting scary for the Raiders. When do you think Geno Smith, he leads the league in interceptions right now, 7 of them. He's also I think top 3 in passing yards as well, but
Yeah.
can't be turning the ball over, especially crucial points during the game. That's ended up there sitting at 1-3 right now, bottom of the AFC West. Do you think we're going to see Kenny Pickett here soon? People forget that they traded to go get him.
I hope not. Well, Raiders fans hope not. Geno's just a better quarterback. He makes mistakes, but you hope he learns from it. And he's still a good player. Just I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. But what I do know is Ashton Jeanty
Is back.
Oh, he's here now.
Yeah, he's here.
He's here now. That Michael Myers stance, let him do his thing, bro. It's getting spooky out here. But carrying on here. Let's talk a little. Let's go back to the AFC South. Tennessee Titans and Houston Texans had an absolute barn burner, it seemed like. Texans ended up pulling out here with the victory. Ended up being 26-0 in the shutout. C.J. Stroud's best game of the season. The best game of the season for the Texans overall. Obviously, their first win on the year, much needed for them. But for the Tennessee Titans, let's hear from Cam Ward himself about what he thought on his personal performance.
How do you think you played personally?
Ass.
Mm-hmm.
Straight ass. But on the flip side, let's hear what he has to say about the team's overall performance.
I mean, if we keeping the buck right now, we ass. So we 0-4. We have this point, we got nothing to lose. We dropped a quarter of our fucking games, and we've yet to do anything. So we have to lock in.
Tennessee Titans double cheeked up on a Tuesday, double ass, he said. His performance was ass. Tennessee Titans are ass. Anthony, how do you think they could turn this ship around? It's not looking good for the Tennessee Titans right now. Brian Callahan is getting all fired up during the press conferences with the questions he's expecting to come in and getting some backlash for that. Tennessee Titans are a mess right now.
I don't know how they're going to fix that because they might have the worst overall roster in the whole league. Who's their coach?
Brian Callahan.
I don't know who that is.
Second year, I think. Second year coach. No, this might be his third year because I think
They got to get
came
him out
in
of
with
there.
no. It's a second year because Vrabel had
He had.
Will Levis for a year.
I mean, they might got to get him out of there.
Yeah, they might have to, man. Especially, I mean,
If they lose the next game, they got to get him out of there for sure.
because he ended up passing the play calling off to one of his assistant coordinators, but it seemed like it didn't really make a difference.
No, they maybe just get the whole new coaching staff out of there.
So they got the whole rest of the season here, but Tennessee Titans could end up with a top overall pick. Who knows?
I mean, it's not bad for them.
I mean,
Maybe go get some offensive line. Maybe another threat.
do you think at some point Cam Ward is going to frustrate his teammates? I mean, because this is like what? He's been outspoken ever since he's gotten there. Talking about we got to fix this. We had the first overall pick for a reason. We are ass. He said it himself.
I like that, but like you also gotta. I think he's got to calm it down just a little bit because you guys are a team. You can't be just talking bad about your team. I mean,
Yeah, but he's calling them out. Let's get this shit right, man. We're ass.
Yeah,
Let's
but-
fix this.
when I was watching quarterback with Joe Burrow, he's like, I can't just yell at my team because if I did something bad, I don't want to get yelled at either. So I think he's also got to take some mindset of that. Like you got to be the leader of the team. You're gonna be a franchise quarterback. If you know you guys are ass right now, yeah, you could say it, but
You got to do something about it.
you can't just sit there yelling at your teammates about it.
Did you see Jeffrey Simmons probably had the fastest sack of all time?
Yeah, then you got untouched.
Like I've never seen nothing like that before. CJ Stroud barely had the ball in his hand.
No, they literally said,
He gone. Houston Tech. I mean, this could very well be the get back game for them. I don't know what the status of Joe Mixon is. They obviously missing him. Nick Chubb started the season off all right, but it looks like your boy Woody Marks is starting to
making a presence.
Yeah, the Woody Marks stock is rising up here.
Hey, Woody's got a snake in his boot because he's running like he's got one.
You're on it today. You're on it today.
Oh, he went off. The waiver wire pickup for a Fun Guy League?
There you go.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy he was out there. Was he really? You got him off the waiver wire?
Yeah, I did.
This
I
week?
got him week 2, I think.
I was about to say, there's no way you just got him.
No,
Just
'cause I
got
had
him
a couple bench slots open. So I'm like, I need somebody.
That's what the Giants were saying last week. We said we need somebody to help us turn this ship around. Russ is absolutely sinking it right now.
I knew Dart was the reason that they weren't winning because he wasn't playing.
Dart came out.
He was throwing some darts and he was running.
I know it looked like a completely different offense out there. They beat one of the top contenders too in the AFC at least. They took down the Los Angeles Chargers. Giants got their first win on the season. Jaxson Dart. I mean, it's basically we might as well just say they're 1-0. This is the start of the Giants season right now.
Top 10 offense.
I don't know if I go that far, but especially with this happening right now.
You think Jaxson Dart got in Justin Herbert's head? You see his pregame post, and then he took it down like an hour before.
What was he remind us? It was
like something about Madison beer.
What did he say? Game day?
Yeah, game day beer or something like that.
Game day beer.
And it was, if people don't know, he's Madison beers with Justin Herbert. So
yeah, you're gonna have to. So we were talking about this at work last week. It was one of our content pieces. Because Madison beer just feels like chopped on the scene for us sports fans at least. Like she just entered our world here, dating Justin Herbert. And we know Justin Herbert's low key guy.
Yeah.
So could you explain to everyone out there who may not be familiar with Madison Beer, who the hell is Madison Beer?
She's an actor, a bunch of movies, Fast and Furious. And a lot of people say one of the better looking actors. And that's why people.
Hey, take it easy. Jeez.
All right, but I don't mean.
But was she on like TikTok and shit? She like a singer too?
I don't really know. I don't really look into Madison Beer.
You're our Madison Beer expert. You brought her up.
No, well, because it was a funny post, and I think it got in Herbert's.
All right, I guess we'll never know who Madison Beer is. I mean, Anthony, I thought you had it.
No.
All right.
Was it Fast and Furious? Was she in Transformers?
Bro, I don't know. I thought she came from TikTok. She was a singer. I didn't know she was in no movies like that.
Yeah, she's been in movies for a long time.
Well, it seems like Jaxson Dart knew all about her. They ended up taking the Chargers down. But they ended up getting the win, but they had a loss along the way. Malik Nabers tore his ACL out for the season. I think that's going to put a detriment to their offense. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's going to be a big drop off in the offense. I mean, who do they got? Darius Slayton? Marcus Robinson, right?
No,
Wandale Robinson.
Yeah, Wandale Robinson. I feel like I'm missing somebody else, too. Theo Johnson's tight end. He's not too bad. Cam Scatterbo.
Yeah, but he's not a receiver threat. What are they?
They contributed into the wins, baby.
Yeah, but I think if they learn that he's screaming every time he's running the ball. I mean, you hear that in the locker room? He's always screaming.
Because he's a psycho.
Yeah.
He's a psycho. We knew that. I mean, Arizona State, man, you got to have a little dog in you. I also want to address this, too, and this is actually something serious. Just want to say, because, we've been ragging it on John Mara and the Giants for over a year now. Turns out the Giants released a statement from John Mara just yesterday. Quote, and I quote, "I have recently been diagnosed with cancer and have been following the treatment plan recommended by an outstanding team of doctors. I'm feeling strong and optimistic, and I'm committed to seeing this through to a positive outcome. I plan to remain active with the team throughout my treatment, and I'm fortunate to be surrounded by incredible support personally, professionally, and medically. I ask that you respect my privacy and my family's privacy at this time." And that's exactly what we're going to do. Timing is crazy. Because obviously I know we ragged on him. It's football. We're an entertainment show, but obviously we don't wish nothing on like this upon anybody. So that actually stinks for the Mara family, the Giants. So last week was probably the last time I'll make a joke about John Mara. Obviously, he's going to live on the internet forever. But if you see it, just know it's all in fun. Giants, they've stunk. They made football decisions that probably weren't the smartest. Letting Daniel Jones go. Now he's, turned into Josh Allen to some people were saying, Saquon Barkley, the whole thing. We know the story, but it's bigger than football, man. We obviously tease and peas to John Mara and his family. Hopefully they figure that out, and we'll leave that private. But just know we're obviously pulling for him at the end. Just don't let Jaxson Dart go.
Yeah, so. I mean, right now he's looking like the savior of that team.
Yeah. But obviously pulling strong for John Mara and his family. So thoughts and prayers out to him absolutely stinks, man. Hopefully they pull through strong at the end of this thing. But yeah, we'll see how the Giants turn out with the newly sparked Dart.
Hey, Spark Dart.
Spark Dart, man. It just sucks. Him and Neighbors, they need Neighbors.
Yeah, that would have been a deadly duo,
to say the least. Speaking of deadly, Liam Cohen almost ended up doing so after that Jags-Niners game. So leading up to the matchup, obviously the Jags come away with the win there. Niners take their first L on the season. Speaking of injuries, too, they're fully banged up, man. It's just absolutely insane. They're calling them the San Francisco IRs. Brock Purdy questionable going into this Thursday night matchup. Short week, didn't practice today. Neither did Ricky Pearsall or Jawan Jennings. Probably going to see Mac Jones again this Thursday night. But so leading up to the game, Robert Saleh tried to call out Liam Cohen on sign stealing or play calling, this and that. And so Liam Cohen let him know about it after the game. Pull Will Smith, he said, "Keep my name out your fucking mouth."
Yeah.
And so Robert Saleh said, I will end your world. I will end your fucking world. So yeah, what do you think about the Jags here? Yeah, they might be legit. Turn it around. I think Trev Lawrence had his first game without a turnover this season.
I mean, that's obviously good because turnovers
You
lose
know what I'm
games. But the Jags could be back to their old self.
Sitting behind the Colts.
But they also could do this, the Jags self, where they go 9-1 and then where they go 9-8 the rest of the season.
Yeah, it very well could turn out anyway. They're tied with Colts in the AFC South 3-1 right now. I know Brian Thomas' health was in question. Travis Etienne is all the way back.
He's back. He's back.
Insane resurgence. Who else is back? Were you about to say that? I thought
No,
I
I
said
said
guess who
you
else
think
was
he's back.
back. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's second in the league in rushing yards and all that. Offense looks deadly. I mean, their defense too have been buzzing. I think they've had 3 turnovers every game so far this year.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, I've seen that.
that'll win you
They're going
games.
off, yeah,
That'll definitely win you games.
I mean,
So we'll give the Jags their flowers. We're going to jag off a little bit, jagging off.
yeah, maybe.
But the Niners, man, I don't know. Their season could easily fall apart at this point.
Yeah, they going 3-1. They're still a good record. They could settle for a little bit, but they can't have these injuries all season.
That's what I'm saying. They can't stay healthy to save their life, man.
But
especially how competitive the NFC West is. I mean, you got Niners, Rams, and the Seahawks all sitting at 3-1, and Cardinals sitting back 2-2. So,
which they could pull out a couple wins against good teams.
It could easily shake up to be anyone's division, but
yeah,
health is wealth, like we always say, dog. But with that being said, is there any other games that we potentially might have missed? I mean, we just go over the main ones. Pacers absolutely smoked through the Panthers. Oh, the Dublin Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Minnesota Vikings. I had a little Colts Carson Wentz PTSD because that's what his performance reminded me of.
Yeah, that was. What was the score of that game? It was a lot.
24-21. Kind of ended up getting a little closer at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Wasn't really tuned into that game.
Look at us, bro. That's like that game and the Commanders and Falcons really the only game we didn't really talk about. All the Lions and the Browns. I mean, that was just a shit show. This Cleveland Browns is not. I think Dylan Gabriel's reportedly potentially going to start for them.
Oh, you see Shador's face in with the headphones. He's like just watching Dylan Gabriel go on the field.
In an alternate universe right now, because what was it, a week or two ago, this report came out where the Ravens were thinking about drafting Shador, but he kind of told them not to take him. Whatever, they said he told them not to draft him. In an alternate universe right now, Shador Sanders could be starting for the Ravens this weekend with Lamar being down.
I think that's a better situation than where he's at with the Browns. Because
you don't say.
He could pull out a couple wins with the Ravens right now with Lamar out, but he can't pull out wins with the Browns when he doesn't play.
That's hypotheticals, baby. But to put a bow on week 4, you know what time it is. We got to pick our MVP. So just to catch everybody up to date, every single week of the season we put a vote in for who our current MVP is. Week 1 was Josh Allen. Week 2 was Justin Herbert. Week 3 was Jonathan Taylor. So we're pretty much across the board here. Not as consistent as we were last year, but that's how crazy the league is this year. Who's your MVP right now?
Puka Nacua.
Yep, it's going to be an easy week because I got Puka Nacua
Yeah.
too. I mean, just everything that he's doing right now, like I said, he leads the league in receiving yards at 500 something. Just putting out a 170-yard performance, a touchdown, obviously. There's nothing you can do to stop this guy right now.
He's
Hitting on all cylinders.
running all over the field.
I'm going to punch him in right now. Puka Nacua.
Do you think Brendan Donnie would agree?
Well, it doesn't matter because they ain't here right now. Who do you think they would have said? Because we did this when you were gone too.
Who do you think I would have said last week?
You weren't here last week?
Oh,
I think we were going to say like Justin Herbert or something. Oh, it's got to be Justin Herbert. Because, I mean, why not? What do you think Donnie would say this week?
you probably would have said like Marv or something. No, I mean,
That's a tough one. Brennan is normally on pace with like the rest of us too.
he is. Donnie could throw something out there.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think all of us would have said Puka Nacua. Aiden, what would you say? Jerry Jones?
Yeah, I would have said Jerry Jones. He's the GOAT. He gave my team our best defensive end. And he gave his own team, I don't know what, a couple picks and a tie game.
Yeah. Michael Parsons. Anywho, Puka Nacua, our week 4 MVP. And if you were wondering, thing is, quarter of the season is through. Check out our blog. Matt Johnson cooked up a quarter season award post. So be sure to go read that, tanktalkpodcast.com. It's pretty interesting to see who we picked. Just to give you a little glimpse, he had Matthew Stafford, quarter of season MVP. So go check that out. Give us some feedback. Maybe subscribe to our newsletter as well to stay up to date with everything. Okay. Segment's going to be weird because we check your watch. Anthony, your watch is not telling the time right now, but I can tell you what time it is right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to spread the bread. Boom. All right, Anthony, with all due respect.
I mean, it'll be a quick left. I mean,
Yeah, I got to run this one solo. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you don't mind leaving the
I'll be
room.
the snap of a finger there.
That's it. So as you guys are aware, is he going? Yeah, he's going. Click the link in our description if you want to win big. Prove to us you got that dog in you. Click the link in our description. Sign up for Underdog Fantasy to win big this season. Follow up on their daily fantasy contest. I'm talking. You can enter some contests for $5. $100,000 worth of prizes depending on the contest you enter. All you got to do, it's simple. Just like how you would for a regular fantasy draft. There's one every single week. There's main slate drafts. There's primetime drafts. Whatever it is, you name it, they got the contest you want to enter in to win big. If you want to hop in, I mean, the Underdog's got plenty of features too. You can hop into pick'ems for all eligible states. For example, all new customers, when you play $5, you get yourself $100 in bonus funds instantly. So this Thursday night, we have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And I'll tell you what, Underdog's going to throw you a bone because our gimme pick of the week, if he ends up playing, not looking like he's going to play because he didn't practice today. But if Brock Purdy ends up playing, the gimme pick of the week to add to your lineup, Underdog is throwing you a bone. Brock Purdy to get a yard. Throw that in your lineup. Easy money if he ends up playing. If he doesn't, we'll keep you up to date. Stay on our socials at TankTalk_pod or follow Underdog Fantasy. Stay up to date with whatever the gimme pick of Thursday Night Football is going to be to win big. So, unfortunately, the two guys that have been hot during this segment aren't here today. So, we're going to try to test our limits here. Go straight vibes, man. I've been holding the squad back from our winning lineups the past couple of weeks here. So I'm gonna put the team on my back though right now and give you guys my picks for the pick'em of the week. So We obviously know Matthew Stafford's been scorching hot right now. There's nothing you can do to stop this guy. Some people are saying he's a clone. They sent a clone out there because he opted in some sort of like little time healing machine during the offseason outside of the Rams facility. But he even said himself today on the Pat McAfee show, he said, you know what, if that's a clone out there, that Matthew Stafford clone is absolutely scorching hot right now. So with that being said, we're going to go higher than 233.5 passing yards from Matthew Stafford this week against the San Francisco 49ers. And obviously, Puka Nacua leads the league in receiving yards. I don't know what Robert Saleh and the San Francisco 49ers have planned to stop this man, because no matter what you do, you've seen it the past couple weeks. You've seen it against Indianapolis Colts this week. You know, whatever game plan, you know where the ball's going. It don't matter. We're going to take Puka Nacua higher than 96.5 receiving yards. There is no stopping this man. Next up, because obviously for those that are just getting into Underdog Fantasy, when you make these pickup lineups, you got to make a pick for every team. You can't go 3 Rams. You can't go 3 Niners. You got to go split it up. You need at least one pick per team. So obviously we got the Brock Purdy freebie to get a yard. All they got right now is Christian McCaffrey. Okay, we can always count on Christian McCaffrey at this point, even though Niners have been banged up. George Kittle's out. Jawan Jennings more than likely going to be out. Ricky Pearsall more than likely going to be out. Christian McCaffrey's going to score for him, because at this point, who's going to score for San Francisco 49ers? So with that being said, here's our lineup for Week 5 Thursday Night Football. We got Christian McCaffrey, CMC to score a touchdown. Matthew Stafford, higher than 233.5 passing yards. Puka the God Nacua, higher than 96.5 receiving yards. And obviously, whatever the freebie play might be. As of right now, it's Brock Purdy to get a passing yard or a rushing yard. It's just 1 yard. That's it. If he doesn't end up playing, we will keep you posted on what that freebie pick is going to be. So make sure you click that link in our description. Sign up for Underdog Fantasy using our promo code TankTalkPod, all caps, no spaces. Play $5, get $100 in bonus funds instantly. All right, Anthony, you can make your way back here. Now that we took care of business, grown folk business.
We back.
While you're out in the room, hopefully you're making a little game plan on how to make your picks better.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's time to pick them straight up. Normally I pass the baton to Brother Brennan here, but here it is. Here's our standings where we stand. From worst to first, Week 4. Anthony, man. I'll tell you what, though, you did a lot better than you did last week.
I don't even have that bad of a record.
No, you don't. I mean, you're in the green overall, but in comparison to the rest, I mean, we know ball. How many times we got to say it?
I mean, you guys have been doing this longer than me, so this is my first year of pick'em.
It is.
Really.
So you're sitting at 8-7-1
For the week.
for Week 5 or Week 4. Overall in season, you're 35-28-1. Like I said, you're in the green.
So that's 7 games ahead of. So
You're in the green, my man. You're in the green.
it's all about the come up for me.
Oh, actually, I had this screwed up. You actually weren't the worst.
Oh, for the week?
Yeah, you're the third worst.
But
But the worst of the week was Brother Brent, 7-8-1.
Oh,
Not great.
I mean,
In the red. And just so everyone's aware, we all had a tie because we all picked the Packers.
yeah.
And if they tie, we tie. Ties stink, but what are you going to do about it? Anywho. Next up here, we had Donnie, 9-6-1. With an overall record of 44-19-1.
This week just wasn't really a good week of pick'ems.
Yeah, unless you look at mine, brother. 11-4-1.
It feels like a couple weeks ago we were all like high up there, like double digits. But I don't think it was last week, but it was the week before that, like week 2.
So we're kind of cooking in the pickles.
Yeah,
It was a little rough week, a little bump in the road, but we're doing all right in the weekly pickles. But that's the moment of truth here. Let's rewrite those wrongs, Anthony. Let's head to Week 5. Obviously, Thursday night, like we mentioned, San Francisco 49ers taking on the Rams. What are you thinking?
we're ramming down.
You're ramming up. You're not rammed up.
Oh yeah, I'm rammed up. It's bear down. Yeah.
All right, explain. just try to carry this on because I'm about to piss my pants. Welcome to the show.
All right. So
Why are you rammed up?
I'm rammed up because Puka's playing out of his mind. We got an unbreakable quarterback. Their defense is fired up. 49ers are the IRs, ours. So they got freaking Mac Jones at quarterback. What does Mac Jones ever do? He can't. His gritty stinks and he plays football like a stink. So Rams, they're going to be fired up. Divisional game, they're going to win that. So I think they're home too, if I heard that right. So should be big Rams win. 49ers, they got nobody. Their Infinity Stones are gone. Thanos has been killed after Puka finishes him. All right, I think he's coming back. I ain't got too much to say about that. Just Rams domination game.
That's that venti, baby. All right. Now that you spent all that time explaining why you're rammed up, I'll tell you why I'm rammed up as well. Because the Niners are just all banged up.
They're all rammed up.
The Rams are on absolute heater right now. It seems like there's nothing that can stop them unless you're the Philadelphia Eagles. Give me the Rams, even though I did this, 2 weeks ago against the Cardinals when the Niners played them. I said, who the hell do the Niners have? No one is out there. They still have to find a way to beat the Cardinals.
Yeah,
but I just don't see it happening against
the Cardinals. I don't think you could do that with the Rams.
No. All right. Back early in the morning down in London. You think Donnie's not here because he's getting prepped up for the London game? His favorite week of the season.
That's horrible.
The Minnesota Vikings coming off a piss poor performance against the Pittsburgh Steelers, taking on the Cleveland Browns. Even though Jordan Mason might be the real deal.
Yeah, the Browns don't look that bad. Even though it's hard to say that, but they beat the Packers. And the Lions game wasn't good, but
I'm basing this game, obviously, the matchup, I'm leaning towards the Vikings, but
when does JJ come back?
We don't know.
All right.
Up in the air now. But what I'm gonna say is, in terms of travel, the Vikings only got to go from Ireland to London. I think they're already ready to go over there. Cleveland still has to go overseas here. So I think just based off travel alone, even though the Browns will be the Browns, I got the Vikings here bouncing back.
Yeah, they should have a comeback game. So give me the no.
Oh, we almost did.
Give me the Vikings.
Is this your mulligan? Is your mulligan pick?
No.
Next up, 1:00. Interesting matchup here. The surprise 1-3 squads. Houston Texans. Where's our guy in the comments section? Is he still here? Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. What's he saying? Let's catch up on the comments.
Somebody has said, "Let's go Chiefs."
Okay, Tyler said, "Let's go Chiefs." What about?
We'll get that out of here.
What's the next one?
Said cheers. Shout out.
Oh, that's our Texans guy, right?
Nope.
Whatever. All right. Cheers to the Angry Sports Card Dad. All right. Houston Texans guy must have. All right. I thought he had said something else. But shout out Cody Stuso. It's kind of weird how Cody Stus has his show on Tuesdays now. Trying to get him talking on here about the Texans. Oh, I got receipts, Cody. I got receipts, but like I said, surprising 1-3 matchups. Texans against the Ravens, man. Banged up Ravens. No Lamar Jackson here.
I'm trying to think. What has there been a running back that just dominated the Texans this year?
Travis Etienne kind of fucked them up.
Yeah.
Bucky Irving had a pretty decent game against them.
All right, let me get the Ravens. I'm gonna say Derrick Henry's gonna have a big comeback.
Okay,
big upside game.
You got faith in Cooper Rush?
Yeah,
that's all he's got to do the whole game.
He's only got to hand off the ball. So
this might be. I don't know if this is considered an upset, but I got the Houston Texans on the road. I think that game against the Titans was a bounce back game. They're getting the Ravens at a perfect time. No Lamar Jackson. Literally, Metabike is out on defense. Marlon Humphrey, I don't know if he's going to end up playing. Raquan Smith, probably, I don't know if he's going to be playing. Kyle Van Noy, I don't know if he's playing. Regardless, they're all banged up right now. I think this is an opportunity for the Texans to bounce back here. I guess catching the Ravens at a perfect time. Ravens 1-4. This would be absolutely insane.
I don't think the Ravens could end up like that. So I think Derrick Henry's going to put
any given Sunday, man.
I think Derrick Henry's going to put the team on his back and have like 150 yards, 2 TDs.
We'll see about that. Miami Dolphins, another 1-3 matchup against the Carolina Panthers. We're really going to see what the Dolphins are made out of without Tyreek Hill in the lineup. So with that said, I think I'm going Carolina, man.
Honestly, this is a tough pick. This might be the
Carolina went from beating the Falcons 30-0 to the next week laying an egg against the New England Patriots 42-3, whatever it was.
the Patriots underrated team.
And it's crazy because Bryce Young he hasn't even been playing that bad.
No.
Like he's putting up decent numbers with Ted McMillan, but it just seems like their defense couldn't hold up. They didn't stand a chance against the Patriots. I got the Carolina Panthers bouncing back at home. You're having a tough time with it.
I am having a tough time.
Now, like,
Dolphins have a good
we're getting
run.
into some interesting matchups.
Because this is like 2 bad teams that like either one of them could win.
And you're trying to get your record right.
Yeah. Because like feels like Devon Aching can ball out. Maybe we could see the true Jalen Waddle. But they also have Tua.
Who you picking? Who do you got?
Give me the Dolphins.
Okay. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders heading over to the Loud House, taking on the Colts, who had a disappointing loss against the Los Angeles Rams. I got the Colts. I didn't really have to tell you that. Just look around. Raiders, I'll tell you why. Geno Smith leads leading interceptions, as I said. I know I'm a little afraid of Ashton Jeanty because Colts will give up some yardage in the run game. But overall, Colts, I think they're legit. I think they can handle this Raiders team just perfectly fine here.
If they just stop Jeanty, I think they'll easily win. So give me the Colts.
Sing the song.
This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue.
People are turning their backs on the flow. People are getting sick of the flow. He hasn't been performing too well. I will admit it.
He might be cursed.
Even though I am a hater, I'm the flow hater.
Did he still do it this year?
Every week.
Oh, so maybe he's not cursed.
Thought
I
he
haven't
was.
seen him as much, so maybe that's why.
Well, I think you're going to be seeing more of him because, unfortunately, Daniel Jones mentioned in an interview with Barstool that he wants to meet the flow. So you can't get away from this guy. Just like the Saints can't get away from taking L's. New York Giants heading down to the Bayou, taking on the Saints. Saints could be competitive, man, but I got Jaxson Dart going 2-0 in his NFL debut.
Stick with my top 10 offense.
No Neighbors going to be tough, but I think it's going to be a close one. Saints, they're a rowdy little bunch down there.
They still got Scatterboo.
Scatterboo. Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets, another 0-4 team. Very tough matchups week 5. I will say that.
I don't think so. I think Cowboys easily pull this off.
You're saying Jets 0-5 start.
Yes.
I think I'm with you. Dallas is just another one of those weird teams.
They're like good, but then they're also like
they
put up a lot of points.
They play either down or up to their matchup.
Yeah.
They're the perfect example of it this season. They did it with the Eagles week 1. We thought they were going to come away, upset the Eagles in the kickoffs of the NFL season. They played the Giants, kind of hand-to-hand matchup. And then
but it feels like every game they had was like high scoring.
It was. Yeah, I got the Cowboys here. Going 2-1.
I don't think the Jets can put up more than 25 points.
They might have to question Justin Fields at some point. So 0-5 is not a great way to start. Their season's basically over.
You can't blame them when your defense also lets up that.
Absolute shite. Another interesting matchup. Denver Broncos coming off win against the Bengals, taking on the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. I got the Eagles here. What say you?
Wait, Broncos or Yeah, give me the Eagles.
5-0 start. I mean, I can see this being an AJ Brown game.
Yeah, this is where he can cook up against Pat Surtain. And hopefully it hurts season.
Tennessee Titans, another 0-4 squad, heading over to the desert, take on the Arizona Cardinals. I got the Cardinals. And this is going to be – I mean, you just want a sneak peek of what Cam Ward's going to say next week. This is going to be it right here.
I mean, we keeping the buck right now. We ass. So we 0-4. We have – this point we got nothing to lose. We dropped a quarter of our fucking games, and we've yet to do anything. So we have to lock in.
So just everything he said 0-4, just change it to 0-5. Give me the Arizona.
We are going
Cardinals.
to be very more ass. And now the next game he's going to say very, very even more. Because they are not going to win.
We're ass. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is another good one here against the Seattle Seahawks. Both 3-1 here. Sam Darnold got something to prove. At one point, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield were on the same squad, following their, what seemed to be their promising franchise, saviors of the franchise with the Browns and the Jets. Here we are, 2025, both leading their squads, both sitting at 3-1. Buccaneers, Seahawks. Anthony, who you got?
Give me the Bucks. I love Baker. And Ibuka's he's the man this year.
Mega Ibuka, man. Yeah, I'll take the Bucks too, even though I think this is going to be a close one.
He might not let Mike Evans grab his 1,000-yard season.
I don't even know if he's going to play again because he was out last week with a hamstring, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
But Chris Godwin going to be back
next week?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's more threats on the field.
So I'm saying Bucks really might be a sleeper team this year to look out for in the NFC. Detroit Lions heading over to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Give me the Lions. I started with the Ravens game. They just seem unstoppable right now. They're hitting on all cylinders. Defense absolutely balling out. Offense absolutely balling out too without Ben Johnson. I think we can start putting that conversation to sleep now.
Yeah.
Jared Goff's all the way back. Amon-Ra St. Brown looks like their connection is stronger than ever. Jahmyr Gibbs doing his thing. Jameson Williams balling out too. They can't be stopped.
Yeah, give me the Lions. I think it's an easy pick.
Commanders. Maybe we get Jaden Daniels back. Who knows? Been Marcus Mariota the past 2 weeks taking on the L.A. Chargers, who just dropped an egg against the New York Giants. For that reason, I got the L.A. Chargers.
Big comeback game for the Chargers, so we're both up.
Both up. Even though it's going to be interesting, Commanders would be sitting at 2-3. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is healthy to come back yet. I don't think that's been announced, but we shall see. New England Patriots Sunday Night Football coming into town to take on the Buffalo Bills, who are undefeated right now. One of only 2 undefeated teams left in the league. It's going to be a whiteout in Buffalo, wearing the NFL rivalries uniforms for the Buffalo Bills. Give me the Bills. It's going to be a close one.
Luckily, it's not snowing because you're going to see the Bills come away with this win.
Okay, I thought you had something cooking up there because you've been cooking all show.
Well, if it was snowing, you wouldn't be seeing them. But it's not snowing, so you're going to see them pick up the win.
Buffalo Bills 5-0 start is what we think. Chiefs, Monday Night Football on the road, taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the Chiefs are all the way back. 1 game away from another one of their weapons back, Rasheed Rice. I don't know how long the Jags could keep this thing rolling, but I think the Chiefs are going to be all the way back here.
They're in Duval.
Duval.
Even the Jags.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what they're going to be saying. We envision this in January. It's happening in, now October. Here it is.
This is what we envisioned in January, okay? Sir. It's happening here in September.
October.
Gonna go on forever.
Okay, you got the Jags taking that.
Yeah.
Then teams on the bye, like I kind of mentioned at the top of the show, this is first bye week of the season, early too, week 5. Falcons, Bears, Packers, Steelers, all on a bye. So there you have it. If you're tailing our picks, good luck to you. Before we get out of here, Anthony, I appreciate you stepping up to the plate, man. I mean, it's a big role. You had to fill in for 2 guys essentially.
Yeah, I had energy and Brother Brent. I couldn't think of a word for him. So.
It's Brother Brent. That's it.
Yeah, it's just Brother Brown.
Ian, how would you rate Anthony's performance here out of 5 stars here?
Out of 5 stars, I give him a solid 5. I think that's
Oh.
the best performance Anthony could ever put on.
I don't put him in the spotlight too, because normally Anthony's over in Anthony's corner, just chilling. He'll chime in from time to time, but I'll give it to you, man. Like you impressed me today. You kept up. You had your analogies on the fly, even though I think you Googled them ahead of time, but that's another conversation.
I did not Google. Everything's. I've been scrolling on TikTok and Instagram, and it's all I see.
So you had it prepped.
Well, this is before the notes, so and then you told me
I was talking about your analogies, man. Like
what
was it? The swimming one?
You give the guys that could swim big floaties, but you can't give the guys who can't swim little floaties.
Shaking down. I like it. Yeah, so we proclaimed the Bengals dead today. Anthony crushed it with the analogies. I'm just trying to think what we learned from the show. Definitely 5-star performance. I will say that out of 5.
Oh, yeah.
Big 4 shoes to fill over there. Because I honestly thought I was gonna go Jim Rome style today, just solo me, looking straight into the camera, talking to the chat, whoever was watching. Appreciate everyone that's been following along here. But before we get out of here, though, gave Anthony's flowers. Before we get out of here, we got to figure something out, okay? Because what I've been seeing on the internet has been despicable, okay? So allegedly, Roll Tide Willie's in the transfer portal. He's had offers from UNC, Auburn, and I don't even remember the other one, but nonetheless, like Roll Tide Willie. What the hell are we going to call you if you leave Bama? Okay, what are we going to give a piss about? What are we going to say? UNC Willie? It just ain't right, man. You were born with the Tide.
Uncle Willie.
It ain't right.
Sounds pretty good.
It just don't sit right with me. I'm an Ohio State guy. I'm not even a Bama guy. I'm just I'm probably the biggest fan of Roll Tide Willie out there, other than Drewski. It just ain't right, man. It don't feel right. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
What fire is he going to walk through for Bama? What other team is he going to walk through a fire for?
That's what I'm saying. All this is a publicity stuff. I'm calling you out right now, Roll Tide Willie. You are not leaving the Tide. Okay? You know how many people you're going to disappoint? You're going to leave a whole family, whole Tide family behind. You can't. Even though the Tide is going through a little bump in the road right now, they need their leader. They need their savior, Roll Tide Willie, to lead them through the dark times.
Don't get washed up in the Tides.
There it is.
You got to stay with them.
Roll with the Tide.
Yeah.
Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Roll Tide Willie. I will tell you right now, Alabama needs you. Don't let them down.
They need something.
And that something is you. So that's my little Roll Tide Willie. But if you want to jump ship, I mean, Ohio State, #1 ranked in the country. I'm just saying. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Buckeyes. Okay, no, actually, we might be honest. Everything I just said, disregard it. Come to the Buckeyes, man. Or OSU. OH.
Oh. Wait, how's he talk? I can't figure. OH. All right,
I think that's a good way to end. And his performance might have jumped down to 4.5 stars out of 5. And just off of that.
I don't got to Roll Tide Willie.
Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide or the Tank Talk podcast. Make sure you subscribe to us here at Tank Talk _pod. Follow us on all social media platforms. Stay up to date with everything we got cooking up on the program. www.tanktalkpodcast.com. That being said, good luck with all your picks this week. If you're tailing what we got cooking up on Underdog Fantasy, again, click the link in our description. Sign up, play 50 or play $5. I mean, if you want to play 50, that's great. We're big with Underdog Fantasy. Play $5, get yourself $100 in bonus funds. And with that being said, maybe we'll have a full bar next week. We'll have to wait and see. If not, Anthony's got us all covered. With that being said, we'll see y'all next week.